Hey, what's up? So I just want to do a video on the videos. Um, so look, if I have to hold the mic in front of me, I can't talk with my hands so much. That's a positive thing so far. I'm just not even going to edit this video. This is purely just a rambling thing to just kind of talk about what I've been doing so far and what do I think about this channel and, all the struggles that I think a good YouTuber would do, but then you don't have the ability to or the time to. So all the things that would make any channel a lot more successful just really aren't going to be truly realized with this channel. This is a fun thing, but I am weirdly like obsessed about it. And I think about it a lot, but I don't have the time to put into it as much as I'd like. And the type of content that I want to create takes a long time to produce, like video editing wise, and come up with ideas. And yeah, it's like, no duh, surprise, surprise. Making interesting content isn't just a flip of a switch and then it just happens. You can't just AI your way into being a cool personality with great ideas and interesting, and then luck to go along with Pokemon. That's also a lot of this too. Not even just like luck in that you get taken up by the algorithm or that someone shares your video, but luck in that you actually open something big and you rip like a huge hit and it gets a lot of views. Like all that stuff adds to like the overall viability of a channel. But no, what I wanted to talk about is just kind of like where I think my niche is, or niche. I'm 38 years old. I still don't know how to pronounce that word. You know what? I'm not going to look it up because I don't care. I'm just going to say it both ways for the rest of my life. No, so I just like, where does my channel fit in? Is kind of like where I'm going with this. And do I think I'm really adding anything? And is it worth to keep going? I think what I've noticed is that, I started this channel just having fun ripping packs with my kids. And it kind of became a weird obsession where I start to wonder like, okay, but look at these different sets and how do the odds really play out? And I'm losing money opening packs with my son, but it's really fun. But like, how much more can I invest to where maybe you can see, because sometimes I'd get really lucky and pull like a great chase card and it would like grade a 10. And it's like, oh my God, I made money this rip session. So you kind of wonder like how often that can that happen? So you start like trying to quantify everything. And so that's where my brain went. And I was like, well, I'm a data analyst. That's what I do. And by nature, I am very analytical and wanted to see what happens when you put the numbers on a spreadsheet and it tells a story. And a lot of times that's like, we know what our experiences are when we open packs. We know and we have a feeling. And there's like obviously data out there and people understand the concept of pull rates. Like it's a very well-known concept. But you have a feeling about what it's like to open a set. Oh, this set is trash, blah, blah, blah. And it turns out like Evolving Skies, Evolving Cries, like we have all these monikers that we apply to sets. And but when you really put it on paper and you tell a story and you see the truth of what the print run is from Pokemon and why and how it explains your experience, I think it's really kind of powerful, and it's settling in a way that it's I think that's really at the core of what I'm saying is data analytics in a way take what is kind of chaos and uncertainty and settles the mind into like, this is an expression of the truth, and or at least a form of it as best as we can tell. And that's what data is good for. So this channel, as you can see, like fun ripping packs, yay, bug-eyed type, yeah, well, we got the chase card, like that's cool. And that's fun, and that's going to reach a lot of people who just want to see and have fun with the experience. But you've got a whole nother like area of people like me, and they're not kids. Probably some really insightful kids could care about the data of Pokemon, but definitely adults, people who have collector accounts and are tracking their collections. I mean, that's a pretty common thing. The monetary and financial value in the investor area, like this is whole the quantification of the Pokemon hobby is can't be understated. I mean, it's a really big part of the hobby, even though it's not just purely centered around like the ripping pack part of it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to a little bit do both of those things, and like I still want to have fun and enjoy the hobby. I'm a collector. I have such a hard time selling anything, and I have sold stuff. And anytime I've sold something, I've almost always regretted it. I mean, at least while I'm passionate about the hobby, anytime I sell something, it just continues to go up in price, and I miss it. Like I had a Mew, PSA 9 Mew. I bought this, or not this one, but I bought a PSA 9 Mew from a local card shop. Oh, no, I bought a ungraded 9 Mew from a local card shop for $295, and then went got it graded, and it came back at 9, and I sold it for $315. Just basically like didn't really break even. In fact, I lost money. In like June of 2025. And then, of course, Bubba Me goes through the roof, and I missed that card. My whole thing was like, well, I'll get it again in a 10. I mean, it's staying at this price. So, whoops, now they're hard, almost possible to get. They're all like many, many times more monies. So, anyways, I had to go back and buy it. So that's the point. My point is like, I guess I'm a true collector, and I'm not in it for like these rip and ship like this. There's so many different lanes of Pokemon content, and I think I'm trying to find a spot where I fit in. And there's not like one simple catered audience. It's like you have to be in it for the fun, but also be very curious about how it works. Outside of just the ripping the packs, because you've got the investor bros, right? You've got the who barely probably open any packs or have no singles, no binders, that sort of thing. They're just in it for, well, I mean, not that you can't invest in singles, but most of the time, if you're investing, the most stable, obviously, like guaranteed to go up in value is going to be the sealed product. So sealed investors, that's out there. You've got analytics and platforms YouTube channels that explain those types of trends. There's always those kind of market things. That's not really my lane. I think I just want to build for the collector, and that's kind of like why I built my website Collectrix, which I just have had so much fun in, and it feeds into that desire to like put order into the chaos of Pokemon. So I think that really is for me it'd be like my version of what collector could be. And so that's what I'm shooting for, and I'm having so much fun with that project. So a lot more to come on that, but all right, I'm all over the place, but the other channels, I mean, you've got the ones that are super centric. You've got like the entertainment, I'm going to call them the bug eye channels, because that's all they do is they rip, they packs, and they got the hit, right? So there's that. And I would love to kind of be in that lane more, but I don't have the money to do that. I can't just be, when you're ripping packs, you are losing money. I mean, it's gambling, and sometimes you get lucky, but I mean, I've run the numbers. That's why I have this channel. You lose money on average if by opening packs. That you never don't lose money. You have to be in it for the fun and be willing to lose the money or take the risk. But if you're looking at it, yeah. So anyways, you get that part. So there's that. I don't have the money to be the entertainment rippers. You've got these rip and ship folks who they're purely a commercial business. I mean, they are buying and they're scalping product. And I have all kinds of thoughts about rip and shippers. I think if you're buying from a rip and shipper, you are contributing to your own demise as a collector. That's my true, honest opinion about it. I mean, these rip and shippers, not to say that all of them are out scalping, but they are intense. They have the monetary means to buy large swaths of product and resell it to you for double the price. That's their business model, is getting as much as possible, playing off the scarcity. And now that you can't go to the store and get it, you have to buy it from someone who has the product, which is a rip and shipper. And by the way, yeah, good luck. Good luck trying to see any type of monetary gain with that. It's purely feeding into the gambling mindset. And you're feeding into your own demise. That's a degenerate lane. In my opinion, rip and shipping is a degenerate lane of this hobby, and I wish it would go away. Let's see what else. You've got rip and shippers. You've got the entertainment you got the investor guys. What am I missing? You've got like kind of just the general personalities out there, which is a lot of it is the fun entertainment folks, not the rip and shippers, but like Poke Rev. You've got the personalities. I think you've got what's the other guy? I always forget his name. He's the one that goes and lifts up the shelves from all the stores. Like he found that kind of like oddity of the hobby. people find their own lanes and they kind of see it doing well. And then I was at Target the other day, and me and my kids were going by the Pokemon section. And sure enough, there's kids over at the toy section pulling up shelves. And I asked them, "What are you guys doing?" It's like, "We're looking for Pokemon cards." I'm like, "Of course!" Like, this stuff has gone viral. Like, and I'm sure Target employees are probably sick of it too. But I've done it. We did it as well. Like, in our local Dollar General and our Targets, Walmart, we've looked up the shelves now too because of that guy, just to see. But let's see, you've got those kind of collectors, or sorry, those kind of you've got the competitive folks, but I'm not really so much I like playing the game. I played the game with my son. My son probably knows more about it than me, but that's not really my lane. I'm just purely the collector, but I do love the games, or at least the OG games, and I've been meaning to play more of them. Yada yada. Let's see what else. But yeah, I was looking up some articles on the different Pokemon channels out there, and pretty much like what they're saying is like what they feed off of is nostalgia, of course, scarcity, status, completion, profit validation, and then the gambling adjacent thrill. So where I fit in, that's where the whole point is. I think I fit in trying to find a home in between those two areas of having fun, but also trying to bring some sanity. And I'm going to have a mix of like, it's family oriented content, but not kid oriented. So that's kind of like where it gets tricky, I think. And yeah, and my whole goal with this is like, sure, I would love to have lots and lots of views and have some clips or videos blow up, but I'm more or less just looking at this purely from a hobby standpoint, and just trying to put out there what I can when I can. And I think with that, I'm probably going to be a lot more relaxed in my willingness to do a lot more polished type of video editing. Like, I do think that's a really good, nice to have, but I don't think it's essential. I think some of the best YouTube channels out there that get a lot of views. Oh, and by the way, I'm totally missing a type of channel, which is the news cycle channels, and the kind of like the scam exposing channels. That's a big one that, there's enough of those channels out there. I don't think I have very much to add on like the news cycle and the drop alerts. Like, I don't know. I thought about doing a video where I could explain like everything I've learned with trying to get Pokemon Center drops, what to do and what not to do. That could be interesting, but I just feel like there's too many people out there kind of already saying that. So I think my lane, and the whole long-winded point of this is, thanks for watching, and I'm going to keep doing what I do. And I'm going to just put out a lot of analytics related content, I think, and just fun stuff when we can. And I hope that you enjoy it. But anyways, I just wanted to give my take on kind of where I see this channel and why I like doing this and what my plans are. And yeah, I think that's about it. So there you go. A totally unedited, straight out the gate video to post. And this took exactly ever how long this video is, instead of the many hours of me having to edit footage that takes, you capture a video in 20 minutes and then it takes you 5 to 6 hours to edit it. And I don't know if I can keep that up. And, again, I'm not going to tell you about my whole personal life, but full-time job, single dad of 2 kids, a lot of craziness, all kinds of stuff happening all the time, related to the kids' hobbies and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, you don't need to know all that. I think that's it now. All right. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll be back. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention, the name of this channel, which I didn't talk about at the beginning, which is one of the things I wanted to say. I accidentally renamed my channel twice in like 5 minutes, and you can't rename your channel again. But the name of this channel is not going to stay PokeDad Data Guy or PokeData Dad Guy. I don't know what to name the channel. I really don't. It was called The Day Family Project, but then I didn't want it to sound too kid centric, right? So then I was like, okay, what is my channel about? So Pokemon, it's about data. I'm a dad and I'm a guy. I was like, PokeDad Data Guy. All right. But that sounds corny. I have other names coming. So this channel name might change again. I just want to give you a heads up. And now I'm done officially. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Bye. Please be recording. Thank God.